we'll be working on some nice vinyasas, some salutations, and we'll also be working on some balancing poses. So please feel free to go ahead and get in a nice comfortable position. And before we start, again, I'd like to thank you for joining us. I know it's a little bit different. We missed everyone being here in the studio. It hasn't been easy, but amongst all this chaos, I think that this is a good way for us to go ahead and continue with our practice, even if it's just virtually. And after the practice, please feel free to either text us, email us, call us with any feedback, suggestions, or comments that you may have. We're open to all of that. This is new to us, and we just want you guys to have a nice experience with everybody. We will continue adding classes. You'll notice that right now our schedule is a little bit limited on MindBody. However, you'll notice that we'll be adding classes as we go. So let's go ahead and find ourselves in a nice, comfortable seated position in easy pose. And remember, easy pose is meant to bring us comfort and ease. Get your sit bones nice and comfortable. Roll your shoulders back. We're going to do a self-blessing meditation. So with the self-blessing meditation, you will bring your right hand 6 inches above your head, palm facing down. You will bring your left hand bent at the crease, heart level. We'll remain here for 3 minutes. I'd like you, once you close your eyes, to go ahead and send your gaze to your third eye center. And we will mentally chant the following mantra. I bless myself. I bless myself. I am. I am. And I'd like you to go ahead and inhale through your nose and exhale only through your nose. Ready? Sit up nice and tall. Let's go ahead and close your eyes and begin with our self-blessing meditation. Perfect. Go ahead and remain with your eyes closed. Bring your hands down onto your knees, palms facing up. I'd like you to take one deep inhale with me. Open up your mouth and let it go. We're going to take one more deep inhale. Suspend your breath. Repeat the mantra one last time mentally. I bless myself. I bless myself. I bless myself. I am. I am. Exhale. Beautiful. So that there was our self-blessing meditation. I hope it felt nice for you to help you ground yourself. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and start with my playlist. If you want to do the same, please feel free to do so. So we can go with the music. Let me go ahead and just disconnect here. You know, modern technology. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and we're going to remain here in easy pose. Let's go ahead and start with a cactus breath. Let's get that breath flowing. We want to open up our chest. We want to open up our heart chakra. So we're going to inhale here into cactus arms. Try to keep your arms leveled with your shoulder. We're going to inhale back here and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Remember, we're inhaling and exhaling only through our nose. You're activating what's called your Ujjayi breath, your victorious breath. You inhale through your nose, you exhale through your nose, and you're siphoning your breath at the back of your throat, creating that nice ocean sound. Just pick up the speed. A few more seconds. Focus on opening your chest, opening up your heart chakra. Five more seconds. And release. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and use this time to ground ourselves and to set our intention for our class. The intention that I've set for today's class is peace and strength, because that is definitely something that we need now more than ever. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. I invite you to close your eyes. Take this moment to ground yourself. Feel the connection from the earth below. Set your own personal intention. Let's envision a white light shining bright, surrounding us. And now imagine you sending it out into the atmosphere. One more. Beautiful, ladies. Let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist and turn towards your right, sending your gaze behind your right shoulder, making sure that your ear is not sinking into your shoulder. Send your gaze nice and back. And every exhale, try to go a little bit deeper in that twist. These deep spinal twists are wonderful for waking up all the energies that lie along our spine. Continue breathing. We're sending those energies back to where they need to go. Continue breathing. One more breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist and turn to the opposite side. Again, with every exhale, try to go a little bit deeper in that twist. Keep your spine nice and long. Beautiful. One more breath. And back to center. Let's go ahead and go for a nice flowing side lean. So what we're going to do is we're going to remain here in easy pose. We're going to rest our right hand next to us. We're going to inhale up. Feel that nice side opening, that nice side stretch. Send your gaze up to the ceiling. You're going to inhale and exhale. We're just going to flow side to side. Feel that connection with your practice, with your intention, with those beautiful souls that are doing this practice with you. I invite you to close your eyes and just flow. Try to find that balance amongst all this chaos. Continue flowing. Beautiful, and back to center. We're gonna go ahead and rest on our fingertips. We're gonna leave our legs here in easy pose. We're gonna inhale, we're gonna exhale, lift our hips off the ground and very gently just allow your head to hang back. You can close your eyes. Beautiful, exhale, come down. We're doing this one more time. Inhale, lift your hips up. And exhale down. Beautiful. Let's move on to some nice, hip openers. So let's go ahead and bring our feet up. We're gonna bring our right leg over our left. We're gonna hold it up here. You can rest here on your fingertips, on your hands, keeping your spine nice and long. This is our figure 4. A great hip opener. Continue breathing, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. I hope you guys have some jams going on. Beautiful. One more breath. Go ahead and release your right leg, and let's go ahead and bring our left over, keeping our spine again nice and long. Open up your hips, give them a nice stretch. One more breath. Go ahead and bring your left leg down. Let's come back into easy pose. You're gonna inhale, lift your right leg up, cradle it like a baby here. It doesn't matter how high you go. We just wanna continue opening up our hips, okay? Keeping your spine nice and straight. You can rock it if you want. One more breath. And release, opposite side. Bring your left leg up, cradle that baby. If you've been quarantined at home, maybe there hasn't been a lot of movement, your hips may feel a little bit tight, maybe your hamstrings feel a little bit tight. This warm-up is gonna help all of that for when we move into our warriors and our balancing poses. Beautiful. One more breath. And release. Let's go ahead and come on towards the back of our mat into hero's pose. So hero's pose, if you have a block or a blanket, you can go ahead and sit on it if that's comfortable for you. Excuse me. Otherwise, you can place it to the side. Let's bring our feet on the outside of our hips. Excuse me. We're gonna go ahead and move into some cat and cow. So what we're going to do is we're gonna rest our hands here. We're gonna inhale back into cow. Exhale into cat, pulling that navel towards the spine. You're gonna go ahead and walk your hands into child's pose. Breathe. Take the moment to feel the connection with the earth below. Beautiful. Walk your hands, and we're doing the same thing 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, and walk your hands forward. Last one, walk your hands back. Inhale, exhale, and walk your hands forward. Gently shake your head side to side like you're saying no, giving your third eye a nice little massage. Beautiful. Walk your hands back. Here in hero's pose, excuse me, we're going to do the following. We're going to inhale. We're going to walk our hands back. So you can rest here. Sorry, let me move up a little bit further so I don't end up in that fountain behind me. We can rest here and just gently let your head hang back. If you want to go a little bit lower, please feel free to do so. Just be gentle. You're going to feel a nice pull, nice stretch on your quads. Just be gentle. Breathe, inhaling through your nose. And exhaling through your nose. 2 more breaths. Gently come up. Push yourself up nice and gently. Let's go ahead and bring our knees together. We're going to come up on our knees. We're going to inhale, arms up. You're going to clasp your hands such, sending your pointer fingers to the sky. Envision you're sending your bright light up into the atmosphere. I invite you to close your eyes. Continue breathing. Beautiful. Go ahead and release your hands to the sides. Go ahead and extend your right leg out. Keep your right foot nice and flexed, activating your quad. We're going to inhale here. We're going to exhale, hands together here in gate pose. Feel that nice side stretch. And just gently send your gaze up to the ceiling, keeping your foot nice and flexed. I hope everybody can still hear me okay. Continue breathing. One more breath. Go ahead and release back to center and opposite side. Inhale and exhale. Breathe. Find that peace within yourself. And back to center. Go ahead and bring your knees together. Plant your hands on the floor, sending your pointer fingers to the corners of your mat. You're going to push your hips back and come up into our first down dog. Our hamstrings may feel a little bit tight. That's okay. You can bend your knees, open up your hands, ground every single knuckle. Feel that sensation of pushing against the earth. Begin to pedal your feet. Your feet are open about hip width apart. You're sending your gaze in between your feet, sending your tailbone up into the sky. Beautiful. Continue breathing. Let's inhale, tiptoes up, and exhale down. Inhale, tiptoes up, and exhale down. One more. Inhale, tiptoes up. Suspend your breath, and exhale down. Let's pedal our feet just a bit more. Beautiful. Begin to tiptoe your feet towards your hands, leaving your feet about hip width apart. Let's go ahead and grab opposite elbows here in ragdoll and gently sway your body side to side. Where's my mic? I think it went in my shirt. There you go. Beautiful. And now gently rock forward and backward. Make sure you remain with your Ujjayi breath. Go ahead and release your hands. Rest your left hand on the mat in front of you. Bend your left knee and send your right arm up to the sky, stacking your shoulders and sending your gaze along with your right hand. Continue breathing. One more breath. Go ahead and now release your right hand, bending your right knee gently. Sending your left arm up to the ceiling and your gaze along with it. Beautiful. Go ahead and release your hand down and very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll up, roll up, roll up. Good afternoon. Wonderful, ladies. So that was our warm up. Sorry. My cable? There we go. Sorry. Hold on. Hold on. My cable's coming out. There we go. I don't want to get tangled in that. So I want to do a nice little chakra cleanse before we continue with our sun salutations. Let's bring our feet together. So in this chakra cleanse, focus on what needs clearing in your body. We want our breath to flow freely. And anything that's blocking that breath to flow freely, we need to get rid of it, right? Let's clean that out. So let's go ahead and bring our feet together here in mountain pose in Tadasana. Micro bend your knees. Roll your shoulders back, bring your hands to the sides of your body. So what we're going to do here is we're gonna inhale, arms up. You're gonna bring your fingertips to touch, and you're gonna come down like this, down your crown, down your brow, down your throat, past your heart, past our solar plexus, all the way down to our hips. We clear all our chakras, and then we're gonna start again. Okay, go ahead, I invite you to close your eyes. And let's continue. Let's clear those chakras that are blocked. Make space for our breath to flow freely. We're still inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our nose. Let's clear the space for our light to shine through. One more. Beautiful. Go ahead and remain with your eyes closed. Here in Tadasana, here in mountain pose, standing nice and tall, feeling that connection with the earth below and the sky above. Revisit your intention. Focus on finding peace and strength. Beautiful. Go ahead and open up your eyes. Let's come towards the front of our mat. Move on to our sun salutations. Let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. You can bend your knees here. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep a nice neutral spine. Exhale, hands to the floor and plank. We're going to do a high plank. Make sure your shoulders and your hips are leveled. We're going to exhale down in chaturanga. You can do a full chaturanga or you can come down onto your knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, push your hips back and down dog. This is our sun salutation A. Take one deep breath. Inhale, look to the front of the mat and travel. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up. Bring your hands together, maybe going through that little back bend. And exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. We'll do two more of those. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor and plank. Hold it here. You can go ahead and exhale, drop your knees down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, push your hips back and down dog. Beautiful. Let's take one deep inhale. Open up your mouth and let it go. Inhale, look to the front and travel. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Going for that little back bend. And exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful, ladies. One more time. Let's try to bring out the sun. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor and plank. Let's hold that plank, activating our core, making sure you're evenly distributing the weight between your shoulders and your feet. Hold it. We can do this. Remember, peace and strength. Exhale, drop your knees down, chaturanga. Inhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, drop your hips back and down dog. Take one deep inhale. Look to the front of the mat and travel. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands down, heart center. Beautiful, ladies. Let's go ahead and move on to our sun salutation B. Let's bring our feet together. Excuse me, little sip of my tea, sorry. I've been talking nonstop since I woke up this morning. Awesome. Let's bring our feet together. So in chair pose, make sure you bring your knees together and you send the weight to the back of your heels. So I'm gonna do it sideways, okay? We're gonna inhale here into Tadasana, mountain pose. We're gonna inhale, arms up. So we don't wanna do this. You see that curvature on my spine? That's a little exaggerated. We don't wanna hurt our lower back. So nice and neutral, sending the weight to the back of your heels, extending your arms, keeping your knees together. So I'm gonna face forward, hold it. With every exhale, try to go a little bit lower in that chair. Continue breathing. One more breath. Go ahead and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor and plank. If you want to go for the challenge, let's go for that full chaturanga. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Your only thing touching your feet, the mat, are the tops of your feet and your hands. Your pelvis is lifted off the floor. Exhale, flip your feet, push your hips back and down dog. Beautiful. Pedal your feet here. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring it between your hands. Excuse me. Preparing yourself for warrior one. Make sure your back foot is pointing out in a nice 45-degree angle. Your hips are neutral. We're going to inhale, arms up. Hips are neutral here. Our right knee is bent in a nice 90-degree angle. And your stance is open about 2 to 3 feet apart. It varies for everybody. So we're here. Inhale, arms up. Bring your hands together. Make sure to breathe. Inhale. Exhale, flowing into warrior two. So in warrior two, we're now turning our hips to the side of our mat. Our arms are extended, shoulder level, and we're sending our gaze to our front middle finger. Make sure you bring your abdomen in. Imagine you're pulling your belly button towards your spine. And smile, girls. Porque somos guerreras, ¿verdad? Beautiful. One more breath. Go ahead and cartwheel your hands to the front. Bring your right leg back into down dog. Go ahead and pedal your feet. Take one deep inhale. Open up your mouth and let it go. Inhale, left leg up. Go ahead, bring it between your hands. Pivoting your back foot 45-degree angle. Bending your left knee in a 90-degree angle. Inhaling, arms up. Beautiful. Bring your hands together. Remember that front knee is bent in a nice 90-degree angle. Bring your core in. Bring your hands together. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sweating a little bit already. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Flow into warrior two. We're leaving our past behind us, focusing on the future and just slightly focusing on the present and slightly glancing into our future. Stay here, bringing our core in. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the front. Bring your left leg back into down dog. Go ahead and pedal your feet. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open up your mouth and let it go. Beautiful. One more breath. And exhale. Inhale, look to the front. You bring your right leg and then your left into halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, back into chair. Hold it. Hold it. And exhale, Mr. Hatha. Beautiful. So if you have a blanket, go ahead and grab it. And that's mine over here. We're going to move into half frog. It's another awesome hip opener. So the towel you're going to place on the side of your mat. We're going to come down onto our bellies. You're going to fold your right leg here, forming a nice 90-degree angle, keeping your left leg nice and extended. Hold on, sorry. Kind of itch in my throat. You're going to rest your hands here. Your forehead on your hands. Use this time to connect with your breath. It's an awesome hip opener. This here is the half frog. You can rest on your cheek. You can rest on your forehead. Continue with your Ujjayi breath. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Continue breathing. Reacquainting yourself with your intention. One more breath. Let's go ahead and grab our blanket and move it to the opposite side. Again, the use of a blanket is not mandatory. It's just to support your knee since it's off the mat. Go ahead and fold your left leg. Nice 90-degree angle. And rest. Continue breathing. Continue breathing. One more breath. Go ahead and press your hands right underneath your shoulders. Use the strength of your upper body to push you up. Bring your left knee onto the mat. Push your hips back and come back into down dog. Nice and gentle. Beautiful. Pedal your feet. You're going to inhale, right leg up. You're going to bring it to the outside of your right hand. So this is a lizard pose. You can rest your left knee down. You can also use your blanket if you have knee problems. You can rest your blanket underneath your knee. Not needed. You can stay here. If you want to go for the challenge, you can come down onto your forearms and you can lift your knee off the ground. You can rest your hands down on the mat, sending your gaze just to the front of your mat. This is a great hip opener. I know sometimes people ask, well, what do I want my hips open for? Well, we all walk. We don't want to feel tight all the time. Continue breathing. I have the kids in my class ask, why is this a lizard pose? I don't know. I don't see lizards that hang out like this. Keep on breathing. You might feel it burning a little bit. Beautiful. Go ahead and come back onto your hands. Bring your right leg back into down dog. Go ahead and pedal your feet. My mic. Inhale deep. Open up your mouth and let it go. Inhale. Left leg up. And bring it outside of your left hand. And same deal here. You can rest your back knee on your mat. Excuse me. You can stay here. or you can come down onto your forearms and lift your knee off the ground. Breathe. Beautiful. Go ahead and come up onto your hands. Bring your left leg back. Pedal your feet. Inhale, look to the front of your mat and travel. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Now we're moving on to our balancing poses. More than anything right now, ladies, balance is super, super important. We need that. We need balance, we need peace, we need love, we need strength, we need hope. Let's find that together, okay? So we're going to move into eagle pose. In eagle pose, or in any balancing pose, it's very important that you find your drishti. Your drishti is your focal point. A lot of yogis use the tip of their nose. Some use the third eye center. Or you can simply use an object in front of you that's not moving. Focus on that and that'll help with your balance. Also, the foot that is nice and grounded, you lift up your toes, you ground one at a time, and imagine you're grabbing the floor with your toes. Beautiful. So let's stand up nice and tall. Extend through the crown. We're gonna inhale, lift our right leg up, bring it over our left, extend your arms out, and bring your right arm under your left. You can have your hands here, or you can rest them on your shoulders. Whatever's more comfortable for you. Just make sure you're still breathing, keeping your elbows high, here in eagle pose. Continue breathing. One more breath, and release. You will notice that you may have better balance on one side than the other. And like I like to tell my classes, I always forget what side is mine. Inhale, left leg up, bring it over your right, extend your arms out, and bring your left arm underneath your right. Keeping your elbows up. Make sure you're still breathing. One more breath. And release. Shake it off, shake it off. Beautiful. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and ground our left foot. We're gonna inhale, bring our right knee up and out. So your right knee is out and your left arm is extended. Find your drishti. Continue breathing. We're gonna come back to center. Do not release your foot to the ground. We're gonna go ahead and inhale. You can leave praying hands to heart center. You can extend them forward. We're gonna flow and fly into our warrior three. If you have a block, you can place it in front of you. Send your gaze to the front, activating, flexing your back foot, finding your drishti. Slowly come up and we're coming out, the way we came in. Shake it off. So I take it that's the side that's my best balance, okay? Ready? Opposite side. Inhale, bring your left leg up. Extend it out. Sending your right arm out. Hold it here. Hold it. Continue breathing. And knee back to center. Extend your arms forward. And let's fly into that warrior three. Breathe. Find your balance. If you lose it, if you come out of the pose, that's absolutely okay. Just come back in. Slowly come up, knee up, and down. Shake it off. Whew. Okay, now we're gonna move into our half moon. If you do have a pose, a block, sorry, that you like to use, you're free to use it. My balance is playing games with me today, so I'm gonna try the block first, okay? We're gonna move into our half moon, another balancing pose. Grab a little bit of tea. Beautiful. Sorry, here we go, hold on. My mic got stuck in there. Beautiful, so let's bring our feet together here. We're gonna inhale, come forward. Let me move a little bit further back on my mat. You're gonna rest your right hand on the floor, on a block or a book. Send your left arm up, your left leg up. If you wanna go for the challenge, you can send your gaze to the ceiling. Try to stack your shoulders here. Continue breathing. One more breath and gently release. Opposite side. Let's go ahead and ground our left hand, our left foot, and slowly begin to rise into half moon. One more breath. And release. Slowly roll up and check it out. Awesome, ladies. So let's open up our stance for star pose, one of my favorite poses. So let's open up nice and wide. What we can do is open up to the sides of our mat. Open up your legs, avoiding hyperextension, keeping our spine nice and long, bringing your belly button in. Both feet are pointing towards the front. We're gonna extend our arms here, palms facing up, extend nice and long through the crown. I invite you to close your eyes. Feel that energy flowing up from the earth below, up the arches of your feet, up your legs, up through your heart center, extending out through your fingertips and through your crown. Continue breathing. Beautiful. Take one deep inhale. I want you just to move your hands, palms facing down now. Feel that tingling sensation, that energy flowing through your body. I think it's an awesome pose to envision you sharing your light with all those around you. Beautiful. You can go ahead and release your arms down. We're going to remain here. We're going for a wide-legged forward fold. We're going to inhale, placing our hands at our hips. Please avoid hyperextension. You're going to exhale, fold forward, grabbing opposite elbows. We're just hanging out here, grabbing your elbows. My mic is playing games with me. Just grab your elbows. And go ahead and release both hands to the center. Just find a little bit of that balance. Continue breathing. Beautiful. Now, we're very slowly going to come down into our malasana. Find that balance. You can leave your hands here. If you have a block, you can use a block to sit up. I just like you to keep your spine nice and long. Make sure you ground your feet, all four corners of your feet. Bring praying hands to heart center. Use your elbows to push your knees open. Keep your spine nice and long. Continue breathing. Continue breathing. One more breath. Let's slowly just pivot our stance towards the front. We're going to remain in Malasana, but let's play with it a little bit here. Why not, right? So nobody's watching. So, well, you guys can see me. But remember, whatever happens in the yoga studio stays in the yoga studio. Let's try to play here a little bit with our heels. Bringing your heels to touch, finding again that balance that we all need. You can place your hands here. You can go to Jan Mudra and extend your arms out. Breathe. Find that balance within. Continue breathing. One more breath. And slowly release your hands. And very gracefully, let's try to find our way into nice seated position. There we go. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring your feet together in Baddha Konasana. You can bring your feet as close as you'd like towards your inner thighs. You can grab your shins here. Extend nice and long. Never force your knees to go down. They're up here. It's absolutely okay. You can always use blocks for that if it's uncomfortable for you, but don't make that pressure, pressing your knees down toward the earth. Sit up nice and tall. Make sure you're breathing. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and extend our legs here. So we're going to go for a seated forward fold. You can definitely bend your knees. It's not about how far you go. It's just getting that nice stretch. So when you inhale arms up, you're going to exhale, fold forward. Let's try to avoid a turtle back. So if you need to bend your knees, please bend your knees. I just want you to go for a nice stretch. Feet together. The time you get to check your feet, see if you need a pedicure. Continue breathing. Beautiful. Walk your hands back. Get your sits bones nice and comfortable. We're going to keep our knees together. We're going to inhale here into half boat. Extend your arms out. Activate your core by pulling that belly button in towards your spine. That'll help keep your balance. And release. Let's go ahead and move on towards the center of our mat. We're going to slowly begin to come onto our back. Beautiful. Let's bring our feet together here in Baddha Konasana. Extend your arms out. Let's take one deep inhale. Open up your mouth and let it go. Continue breathing. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and inhale. Fold both knees into our armpits, forming a 90-degree angle with our leg. You can grab the outside or the inside of your feet, whatever is more comfortable for you. Make sure your head and your shoulders are nice and flat on the mat. And you can sway side to side here, giving your spine a nice little massage. Maybe smiling. Beautiful. A few more breaths. Go ahead and release your hands from your feet. Bring your knees together in towards your chest into Apanasana. Go ahead and hug your knees. Inhale. Lift your head towards your knees. Thank your body for allowing you to do this practice. Beautiful. Release your head to the mat. Go ahead and extend your arms out, keeping your knees together. Inhale, exhale. Allow both knees to fall towards the right. Make sure your knees, are stacked, and send your gaze towards your left hand. This allows you to initiate your twist from your upper back. Continue breathing. And a nice spinal twist. You can also use your right hand if you'd like to push your knees down closer to the earth, if that's comfortable for you. That takes your twist a little bit deeper. And always listen to your body. One more breath. Inhale, knees to center, and exhale, allow them to fall towards your left, sending your gaze towards your right hand. One more breath. Inhale, bring knees back to center. Go ahead and ground your feet. Walk your feet to the outsides of your mat. And go ahead and allow your knees just to cave in here. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. Continue breathing. Continue breathing, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. We're going to begin to find our way into Shavasana. Remain on your back. Extend your legs forward. If you like to change your music to something nice and relaxing, please feel free to do so. I can go ahead and put music on for you if you'd like. If you give me 1 second. Begin to find your way onto your back. Extending your legs forward nice and comfortably. Allow your feet to flop open like a book. Continue breathing. Continue breathing. Allow your arms just to rest on the sides of your body, palms facing up. Make sure your eyes are nice and closed. You can release your Ujjayi breath and breathe your natural organic breath. Relax the muscles on your face. Relax your mental body, your physical body, and your emotional body. Take one deep inhale through your nose. Open up your mouth and let it go. One more deep inhale. Open up your mouth and let it go. Beautiful. Lay yourself out to rest as if you are pressing the blueprint of your entire body into the earth, beneath the earth. Take a long, slow breath in and exhale. Physically, mentally, and emotionally. As gravity takes hold, feel your organs get heavy and sink earthbound. Feel your upper body become lighter. Let the muscles around your eyes soften and the skin on your forehead melt as your body slowly spreads like water. As you let go, release the trying, the doing, the fighting, and simply come into being. There's no need to try so hard here. Let the soft hum of your breath come and go of its own accord. Your breath breathing you. Allow yourself to be held here by the earth as if you were being held in the arms of a mother. And know that this feeling, this peace is always there for you, waiting patiently for you to uncover it whenever you need. Remain with your eyes closed, just focusing on your breath, the rise and the fall of your belly. Find the peace and the strength within you. Go ahead and inhale, extend your arms overhead, reaching all the way towards the back. Like you're giving yourself a nice long morning stretch. And open up your mouth and let it go. Let's do that together one more time. Inhale deep through your nose. Open up your mouth and let it go. Go ahead and inhale. Bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself one final hug. Thanking your body for allowing you to do this practice. Exhale. Go ahead and inhale. Allow your knees to fall towards the right side and rest your head on your right arm. Continue breathing. Whenever you're ready, use your left hand to gently push you up into a comfortable seated position. Let's remain with our eyes still closed and our head still heavy. Let's inhale, arms up together, and exhale, praying hands to heart center. Let's inhale one more time, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last one, inhale, arms up. And exhale. The divine in me honors the divine in you. The place where the divine, the love, the light, the bliss, the peace, and the beauty resides in you also resides in me. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are connected, we are one, as the universe is one. Namaste, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure. I felt your love and your awesome vibes. Please feel free to continue checking on our schedule. If you guys have any feedback, any questions, any concerns, you can share it with me by text, you can call, social media, you name it. You know how to get a hold of us. So again, it was a pleasure. Thank you for sharing your time and your practice with me. I hope everybody remains safe. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend. Thank you so much. Namaste, ladies.